All right, there we go. Let's see, do I have my... Is that capturing my audio the way it's supposed to? Yes, it is. Okay. All right. Now I can actually get started. Where did my dog go? There he is. I just heard him run by my desk. Oh, jeez, I have a full inventory. I can get rid of that. My main goal for today will be to work on the house and then train up my team a bit. And maybe get some different team members going because oh, do I still have... There we go. Did not realize I still had my Joltek Chica on my shoulder. Okay, so now, if I go over here, I'm gonna need to sleep. This is where I've been sleeping. I also need to get some of this stuff out of my inventory. I don't know why I was having such trouble saying to get instead of gate. I need to put that back on. Let's put the berries and the stuff up here. Let's get this. Okay. And then what do I need next? I need to get more cobblestone, I feel like. Is that? Oh, it's Persian. I was like, what's that? Yeah, because I'm going to need a lot of cobblestone to make this work. Ooh, I want to get a fishing rod. There's not enough string for a fishing rod. That is disappointing. So what have I gotten done here? Because it's been several days. Okay, so I got all the glass put in. And now I need... Okay. So I want to get some of the stone, like, planning on having some stone pillars and, like, frame around the edge, but I want to get part of the roof, or not roof, the second floor put in, which is still going to require me to get some stone, because I'm thinking it's going to be like a stone floor. Oh, that's cute, Vivian. I like the different designs, and I know there's a mod pack to add like the pride ones on. I haven't done it yet. I might do that. Except the thing is, as cute as it is, I don't think I would ever use one on my team. So it's really just like a little novelty thing. Aww, Dashbun. I keep defaulting to the skyblock, like, oh, I'll have a crafting table in my inventory thing. No, I do not. Okay, let's see. Do I have some cobblestone. So I don't intend this house to be like the most pretty thing in the world. I want it to be like super functional. Is this entire time until the house is built and I switch my waypoint over gonna turn into just a constant thing of can Dean find his house without getting lost? It's not even a large village, and it's not even like there's a bunch of trees in the way. Like, Cottony. Oh, Hermes is eating his food again. Okay. I think. Oh, I can walk with the. Okay. That's not a vanilla feature. I feel like I would know if that was a vanilla feature, being able to like walk with your inventory open. So if I had like this and then had some like stone things. It doesn't work as well on the inside facing corners though. I feel like that's an exterior corner thing, or the outward facing corners. But it'll add a little bit of depth, I think. I'm not a builder, so I'm mostly just doing this. That Hoppip is level 17. You know what? Oops, that's the wrong button. I'm gonna do that a lot, aren't I? It says I registered it. I haven't caught a Hoppip. Have I? If I have, it's in my PC, but I don't think I've really gotten anything in my PC yet. Okay, so what I want to do here is make kind of an idea of where I want things to go. Okay, so that was like the perfect number of these. So my idea is that it'll be like a little spot. Why am I getting more emails? Oh, air quality. Okay, that makes sense. I want to have like a nice little trim. I want to have the second story. This here is going to stay as one story. Yeah. I'm going to add some temporary stairs. This may or may not be where they are, but they will not be staying as this wood. Because I do not like that idea. I actually want to use stone bricks for the flooring. Because I don't want to use just plain cobblestone. So let's get that smelted while I go and see what Pokemon are around here. Actually, there's a like handheld Pokedex in this, right? Yes, there is. How do you make it? I need... Okay, does each one take like a different apricorn color? Okay, I might have most of what I need for that. Is that a licky licky? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Why is it that big? Do not like that at all. So I'm gonna need more cobblestone. So I might gather. I'm gonna have to gather that today. Because that is how you make stone bricks. I knew I remembered the recipe being just that. But I want the roof the roof itself to be cobblestone, I think. I can always weather it using... No, I don't want to do that. I want my house to look like kind of new, I think. Like, I don't want to have it be like super old looking. Get some more apricorns. And I need to get more food. I don't have a lot of food, and that feels like something early game that I should be sorting out. Oh, wait, no, I do have food. Just didn't ever take it out of there. That's good to know. You know the best way to sort out not having enough cobblestone might genuinely be to also work on starting the basement. That is not the way to my house. The way to my house is the other direction. What am I doing? As you can tell, I am totally a professional at this. Come on. Okay, well, that's not going to work. Yeah, my house is right there. It's getting a little easier to spot it. Just a little bit. But yeah, the best way to like actively work on my house and get the cobblestone I need is gonna be to work on my basement. Because I do need the basement. I was initially gonna have the storage system be either like over here or up on the second floor, but I think I'm gonna have storage be underground and the rest be up here. Except I feel like you spend the majority of your time in your storage room, so that may be a bad idea. That that's technically... No, if you're trying to sprint, you still hit your head there. So one more. Okay, that works better. Could just move my bed over here, but I don't think that's a good idea. Oh my gosh. Look at this little guy. Look at him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the sleeping animations are adorable in that. There's another one. Oh my gosh, Caterpie sleeping. I love that they actually add like animations for the various things they're doing during the day. Can you guys not pathfind like around this sign? Is that why they keep dying outside the house? Is because they can't pathfind around that? That might be it. Because they won't go into the Pokemon Center, but they will die right outside of it, just sitting there. Oh god, there's a baby. There's two. No. No, 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 no. No. Oh no, now I've just shut myself out. No. Oh no, I just lost. I don't have an axe anymore. Damn it. Get out of here. Oh, I don't like that. I need to put doors on my house. Okay, so let me just... Can zombies not break down doors anymore? I feel like I haven't seen them do that, at least not in a long time. Oh, right, I was also going to make myself a brand new axe. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I should make myself a... Oh, I have a shovel. Okay. Do I want the basement to be the whole length? Like, do I want to conform to the same shape as the house? Or do I want to have it be like its own almost underground bunker style thing with all my farms? Oh, because I could turn it into like a secret base underneath my base. Oh, that could be fun. So I'm just going to clear out this top layer of dirt because this is going to become flooring anyways. This would be so much easier if I had efficiency, but that's fine. I don't want this to become the thing where, like, I never leave my house to do anything. And I think the nice thing about having my team to level up is that I will need to go explore and travel to get the ones I want. And I'll need to have, like, little outposts at certain points once I start exploring further, so that'll be nice too. But I could have some of my, like, farms and other stuff in the basement, or, like, underground level, and then have the rest be above ground. But I think most, like, automated stuff should be underground. Except... I'm trying to think of what automation I need, because, like, sugarcane... As long as it's within render distance of my base, I will have a good steady supply. I guess melons and pumpkins, if I do villagers, would be helpful. I need an iron farm, but that's not going under my base. That's gonna go... Yeah, that's just gonna go out in the open. So for right now, clearing out the way is going to go down here. Okay, so this block here is going to be that. I want there to be at least a one block, like, to make a different ceiling. And 1, 2, 3, we'll do a 4 block high. Actually, let's do a 2 block separator between up there, and that'll be our thing, and then we'll do 4 blocks. This makes sense, I hope. Just realized I put myself down here with no actual, like, no ladders or anything, so I do need to make some. I probably should have thought of that first, but I don't think ahead. And of course, the majority of the spot directly under this part of my house is diorite. So I'm not even getting the cobblestone I need. There's something to be said about the attention to detail with this mod, especially with I haven't encountered the more detailed Pokemon yet, but even the ones that are not usually very detailed, like Bidoof, like, oh my gosh, it just for some reason looks so much more lively. Hello again. It looks so much more lively than I'm used to it looking in the main games. Adore it. Let's see. Now I need to get myself out of here. I should have. What Pokemon mod is that? This is Cobblemon. It is by. I want to say it's like Cobbled Farms, is what it's called. Let me check. Let me go to my mod app. It is by Cobbled Studios. Looks a lot better than the one you play. I used to play exclusively Pixelmon and recently got into this one, and I think it looks a lot better. I think it fits a lot better into the um, style of Minecraft than Pixelmon did. Um, which is like that's just my opinion, but like, man, I love this art style so much more. Get out of here. Whoops. Okay. So now I need to get. Let's see, do I have any more stone? Play Pokehand or whatever it is, I forget. Ooh, I have not heard of that one, or maybe I have actually. I've never played it, but honestly, I've like fallen in love with with the style of this one, and I don't think I'm ever going to leave it. At least not for quite a while. See, I need more stone, so back in I go. Actually, how many blocks across is this section? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay. This doesn't have to be the same size as the level above it. I mean, it's the basement, but I kind of want it to be. Oh, is it raining above ground now? Is that what that sound is? Oh, yes, it is raining. I haven't played on a while because I only play with your friend. Yeah, I think that's the main reason I kind of got out of Pixelmon for a while. When I played that was because I played pretty much exclusively like with my friends on a public server, and they stopped playing, and I kind of got bored playing by myself. 'Cause you can only complete the Pokédex so many times before it starts to get a little bit old. Which does, like, that was, like, the big thing that I did was I got every single Pokemon and filled out my decks. And then I was like, okay, well, what do I do now? I have that. I had a good competitive team. I basically, completed everything I wanted to complete. And I got very bored. Okay. Let's see, what else? How much cobble do I pray? I need a lot. A lot of cobblestone. You did that in Pokemon Violet? Ooh, I've been slowly working at doing that in Pokemon Scarlet. Um, I've been it's just something I've been doing in my free time. I haven't been like really dedicating much time to it, but it is so much fun. Although I am a sucker for the older games. I recently started talking about potentially playing Pokemon Fire Red again. So it's been, oh gosh, it's been like at least 10, not 10 years, but it's been at least like 5 or 6 years since I played it. Oops, there goes my pickaxe again. Let's see. I did complete the decks in Sword and Shield, including the DLC. I completed the decks in Let's Go Eevee, Pokemon Ultra Moon. What else did I complete it in? Completed in most of the Pokemon games I've played, just because that is like one of my favorite activities, because it takes some time, but realistically, if you know where to find the Pokemon, it's not terrible. Most time-consuming thing was finding people to trade with to get the ones that I wanted from the other versions. Let's see, what other games have I played on Pokemon? I've played a lot of them. I know I played Pokemon, I think it was X, but I don't know, I don't think I ever like got to the point where I was filling out the Pokedex. No, because the first time I played Pokemon X was when I was a lot younger, and it was back when I had a 3DS, but I did not have most of the I didn't have like the games. I wanted to play them. My family didn't want to buy them, so I checked them out from our local library because they offered like you could check out games. And so I played Pokemon X that way. I should play that again actually, now that I have the ability to get the game for myself. Let's see. Let me get this put in. And then do the floor, the first floor. You've only played Sword and Violet. I think that Sword and Violet are like two really good ones. Or at least in like I really like them. I think they probably rank up there for me as far as like how good they are. But yeah, no, I need to replay Sword because it's been a while, and I don't know if I'm thinking of it as being like super good just because it was like the first one I played on my Switch, or if it really was like super good. Because I had the DLC for whatever it's called, is the Crown Tundra and the other one. But I really liked playing through that. I think I logged on my main playthrough of it about 400 hours? Something like that. I should charge up my Switch and see. Let's see. I need a lot of cobblestone. At least this is giving me a lot of cobblestone. I was worried it was going to give me like only diorite at first. Considering how much diorite there was. I want to play the new Pokemon games, um, like Legends ZA and Pokopia, but I also can't really like, at least not until I have a lot more expendable income. I cannot justify spending that much to buy a game. Uh, I can't do it. I'm not gonna spend that much money on a game. Let's get some more stone. And I'm gonna need to go get more coal, which I should have more. Okay, let me place down a few more stone bricks before I go look for coal. I'll do a few more here. Haven't gotten any of the new Pokemon games. I think the most recent one that I have is Scarlet. Probably Scarlet. I will not buy, or at least not for a long time, any of the new ones because oops, I think you can get ZA on the like regular Switch, but I think Pokopia is a Switch 2 exclusive. Could be wrong, but I also don't currently have a Switch 2, and I am reluctant to spend that much money on one. But yeah, it'll be a while before I play any of the newer ones. I do want to play, it's like Winds and Waves when it comes out because I really like the starters. Those are I haven't looked at like anything else from it. I've just seen the starters and it makes me really happy to see them. See, while I'm at it, do I have the stuff to make the Pokedex? Does this mean that I can make it out of any of those? Do I have any of those items? Don't, but I can get redstone. Oh, right, I went looking for cobblestone. Or not coal. Gosh, I cannot keep my ores straight. Okay, so I need to go mining again. Do I have waypoints set up? I do. Teleport here, I think there's a mine. Or there's at least some of my stuff is here. Using waypoints feels weird. I am not used to that being an option. Let's see. I know I have a mine over there, but I want to see if... Oh, that's a Combi. I see the gold, and I'm immediately like, oh, is that shiny? It is not. Yay, found some coal. Should probably also try to get more iron, because if I want to make an iron farm, then I'm going to want hoppers. I think that's the only major part of it that I need iron for. Okay. Got a little bit more coal. What else do I... See, I can almost guarantee there's some coal over there, but I know I have a mine that leads into a cave. And an almost dead pickaxe, actually. So I need to go in, get some iron, and then come back out. more coal. Oh no, I need to get iron first because there's some right there. Because if I end up not having an iron pickaxe and having to use a stone pickaxe to go get more iron again, I am going to lose my mind. Okay. Now I have enough that I'm not worried about that anymore. So I can go back up. I love the little sparkles on the ore. Wow, this is a lot of coal. My pickaxe is going to break before I actually get all the coal. Yep. Let's see, my crafting table is right here so I can smelt some iron. And I can actually get an iron pickaxe. Okay. Trying to think if there's... Yeah, because if I go and I farm certain rock types, I can probably get coal. At least that's how it normally is. You're gonna shower and then you'll be back? Alright, that sounds good. Have fun. Let's see. I need... Yeah, I could farm Pokemon for that, but I also feel like that's not the easiest. That's not going to be much easier than just getting coal this way. I probably need gold for something at some point. Okay, let's see. Ah, redstone. I do have access to redstone. So now I can see if that can make the screen for the Pokédex. Oh no. Okay, well I better sleep and then... You... bed/base. Please let my stuff not all be exploded. It's so much coal and so much cobblestone. No. And I had, oh, my iron. I got one hit by a creeper with all iron armor. It's been so long since anything like that happened to me. It's down this way. Oh, some of my stuff is still there. Okay, come on. Okay, I didn't lose. I don't think I lost anything. That's shocking. Okay, I didn't lose anything that I'm aware of. That is really good. I was very worried I was gonna have to spend the next, like, 30 minutes getting my stuff back. That would have not been good. There's so much iron here that I missed earlier. Ooh, I could use a gas. No, because it'll be type overlap once my Dartrix evolves. I do need it for the Dex, though. I like that Rattata spawns underground. Oh yeah, I caught the ghastly. Because I do like oh yeah, rats can be underground creatures. That's nice. I'm used to them only spawning on the surface in regular, like Pixelmon. So that's very good. Then you get whole stones, not just shards? Oh, that's so good. That is so good. I'm guessing, I'm guessing there's blocks that you get the whole stones from, there's blocks you get the shards from? Or am I getting, like, whole stones? No, I'm getting whole stones. Wow. Oh, that's a change. I'm used to having to, like, find 9 of these things. Let me see. Okay, and I need a glow squid ink sac. I think that's one of the options for making a whatchamacallit, Pokedex. Okay, well, I know I can. Oh yeah, I can beat this thing. What do you mean my razor leaf? Oh, it's self-destructed. And I live on 1 HP. Let's call you back. So let's get a little bit more coal, because I think coal is going to end up being the thing I struggle with. That and iron. The thing is with the coal is I don't technically need to go mining for it. I could just set up a tree farm and smelt or like get logs and get charcoal that way. Actually, that's a smart idea. Why did I not do that instead? Okay, well there's light this up enough that hopefully won't have to deal with that again. Okay. I don't think I need any more copper, however, I will gladly take a little bit more, and now go back to the village. My house is over here. Is that Minchino? Oh, it's so cute. It is so cute, and it's so tiny. Give me. I do think this gets me. I'm gonna give up on that for now. This does get me more interested in like collecting the different Pokemon now because they all look so much cuter. And they all look so much different than I'm used to them being. Okay, well, that's just gonna go up there for now. Whoops. Oh, I did make a Pokedex. Yay. Oh, this is nice. It actually tells me like what I've caught and all that. I like the layout of it as well. I think that's going to be really helpful. Let me just put all this stuff into this really awkwardly positioned chest. Okay. Oh, I need to get a shovel again, actually. I used up the last of my iron, didn't I? So this spot is going to be roof on this level, and then the next one's going to go up to a second story. Okay, dirt tricks. Yay. My friends always used to use me to just like tell them what type advantages worked for whatever they were trying to catch. It was really funny. I don't think I ever intentionally gave them incorrect advice, but it would have been really funny if I had, because, man, without question, they'd just be like, okay. It was usually so that they didn't accidentally like use a super effective move and then kill whatever they were trying to catch, but sometimes it was just because competitive battling. And I have never wanted to make someone lose a competitive battle more than a couple of my friends who, like, oh man, I still remember the one time, or it was like, there were a couple of times when we were playing Pixelmon that it was really fun. I remember allegedly filling my friend's house with cobwebs and string because those were really common bug type drops back then. They probably still are in that game. But you could get so many cobwebs and so much string, and I just would string bomb people's houses. Specifically, I like to do it in the attic, which I felt like that made sense. I feel like nobody appreciated my creativity with that. But that's okay. get as much of this attic, or not attic, basement done as possible. Get this all out of the way so that I can start putting in chests and make a little like storage area. And a smelting area. I feel like that would be good. Okay. Let me check something. Okay. So I do think that I know this isn't like as much as I want to clear out, but this wall can be chests. I think that's a good idea. This wall can be chests. And it's not going to be chests like all the way over. I do want there to be this, because I don't want the chest backing up into my ladder. Quite. Yeah, so like this section here is going to be a little bit of storage. Need to get this cleared. Question being, do I want the chest to be set back into the wall and have there be like... Do I want the chest to be here or one more back? Yeah. And then I need to get something sorted out. Oops, my shovel broke. This will be for all of my, like, very early game storage. I know this is not enough to last me the entire time, but it's enough to last me a little bit, I hope. I could be entirely wrong. This could be, like, fill it up in a day or two type thing. Let's see here. What else do I want? Okay, good. Okay. So now I have the Pokedex, so I can actually start working on that. And now I also am getting close enough to finishing the floor. That I can start actually thinking about putting the roof on here. me just... Okay. And I've realized now that this, like, design, at least on the sides, is not going to work out for right here. Yeah, no. Want this to be a very basic house. So this is going to be the like barrier at the edge there. Okay. That didn't work. There we go. And then need to have some. No, if I'm going to do something like that, that's going to have to be a different block color. Or just on like different spots of the house. Ooh, my wrist. There we go. Okay, just get this is so close to being done with the top. And then I can start actually like building up the second floor. did realize, yeah, I do need that line of blocks right there, don't I? Okay. Let me see, do I have more stone? What else? In terms of like blocks, I'm really trying to go for just the very like easy to obtain early game blocks that you would see. I don't want to have to go and grind like a ton of resources for my house. Get some more wood from my little makeshift wood farm. You know, the open world, or like more open world style of games like Cobblemon and Pixelmon really reminds me a lot of Legends Arceus. Although I do think that Legends Arceus is still a very like story-driven game. There's a lot of open world, like free roam aspects to it that I really enjoyed, but I think Cobblemon and Pixelmon are a very good halfway point between a well, I guess Legends Arceus is kind of the halfway point between the like traditional Pokemon games with like the 8 gyms and the main storyline and a very fixed like you go here, you do this type of feeling. And the more open, like the more free range that you get with Cobblemon, where it's really you just do whatever you like. You build your house, you train your Pokemon. You know, there's not as much structure. And I kind of prefer it without as much structure. I like not constantly running into quests and cutscenes that I need in order to progress anywhere. I do like the games that still have like the gyms built in, or still have like a like way of progressing that feels natural. But I do really enjoy being able to just do what I want, not really worrying about pacing or having to do something to get past like I don't like having it when things are like locked and you have to do a quest to unlock them. That's not as fun to me. Is there a log in here that's keeping these leaves from disintegrating? This feels like a very dense cluster of leaves. Yes, there is. Is there another one? No, they're starting to disintegrate now. Okay. I think games should more often like, even if there's like, it's like games where there's a like campaign mode and then there's a more open world style to it on the other parts. I think that's also really good. But I understand that that is not really the style that like Pokemon as a franchise gets into, and which is totally fine. I love the Pokemon games the way they are, but I do really like the fan-made stuff like Cobblemon and Pixelmon, really just anything that gives a different feeling while still keeping the same sort of, oh, this is what your like goals are. This is like the fundamentals of how you play the game are still the same in the sense of I still know like type advantages. I still know what the Pokemon's going to evolve into. I still know that I can build my team how I want. Which is there a aura in this version, actually? Hang on. Zera aura Cobblemon. Cobbledex. Um, it supposedly, I think you need to add like all the Mons pack, but I will look into that more after stream because I do love Zeraora dearly. It is one of my favorites. In fact, it is currently my Discord profile. But I just love Zeraora. Hmm. What else aside from Zeraora do I want to catch? Because that's like, I don't even know if it actually spawns, if it does exist in the game. I also like, in terms of like legendary slash mythical or whatever, I like, um, oh, what's it called? Type Null and Silvally quite a lot. You can kind of tell that one of the first main serious Pokemon games that I played was Ultra Moon. I think, yeah, because after Pokemon Brick Bronze got shut down, that's what I played. I like begged my family to get me um a Pokemon game, and I had to do weeks of chores for it, but I did do it. I did get it, and I got Ultra Moon because I think it wasn't like new at the time, but it was definitely newer. Actually, when did Pokemon Ultra Moon release? Release date 2017. Oh no, yeah, I did get it like the year it released, didn't I? I think yeah, I must have because, yay. But man, that was a long time ago. 2017, that's 9 years ago? I don't like that. I remember 2017. I don't like that it was that long ago. I think that having that as like my first game, it really got me invested, and I logged about 350 hours in it on one save because I was playing the like you go through the wormholes thing. I should stream that at some point. Stream Ultra Moon. Let's see. That'd be fun. I think I am going to end stream here though, if only because like my throat is really sore. We have a lot of smoke outside right now, and so my lungs and my like breathing are not quite what they should be. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to today, but I will be live again tomorrow afternoon. I have not decided yet what I'm playing, but I will be live again. So I will see you all next time. Bye.